What's up, y'all? This is gonna make a really brief video here. I just want to talk about what's been on my mind with Upwork stock, and Upwork. What type of company is that? Well, if you don't know, Upwork is a freelancer platform. What it does is it looks, the customers are clients basically. The clients are trying to get to independent contractors with, value and, can do the work on time. And Upwork provides that to clients. Clients are the real customers. Freelancers are more of, part of the product because nothing is free, right? It's like Facebook. But, if you're an independent contractor or a freelancer, you would actually go on Upwork as well to look for jobs to do that you're qualified to do. Now, the reason I'm making this video today is because of Microsoft and the possible acquisition of Upwork by Microsoft. Now, I think it would make sense right now for them to actually buy Upwork, and I think in the past they have actually talked about actually buying the company itself. Now, I don't know what happened in those meetings as to why Microsoft hasn't outright bought Upwork, but here are my reasons why. The first one, currently they're already in a partnership. Now, Microsoft has this, this freelancer toolkit called Microsoft 365 Freelancer Toolkit. And what they do is they leverage Upwork's platform to recruit freelancers, and they use all of their working softwares to finish the projects. And then, once the project is finished, they're able to kick out the freelancer, and they no longer have access to the data that was all in the software that they needed to, finish the project. Now, this basically streamlines the process and makes it a lot easier to hire people and then, kick people off board once the project is finished, as well as keep track of the project as it goes along the way. Because Microsoft has a lot of different softwares that it uses to work. I'm sure a lot of people know about that stuff, especially Microsoft 365. Now, my question is, this actually leads me into my second reason to why I think Microsoft is gonna buy Upwork. Why go to Upwork? Microsoft already has LinkedIn. Now, if you don't know, LinkedIn is a job solutions platform as well, but it's more geared to networking. You can actually find freelance work on LinkedIn as well, because it has that segment on there as well. That actually brings in the question, and instead of going to Upwork, why didn't you use LinkedIn and try to build a LinkedIn platform? That way you can have like a sustainable freelancing market or industry on LinkedIn. Why didn't it do it that way? I think what happened was Microsoft recognized a weakness in LinkedIn and said, hey, we're just gonna go straight to Upwork because they're the biggest. They're currently the biggest globally freelancer platform globally around the world right now. And we're going to go ahead and partner with them because we recognize them as better than LinkedIn. This actually leads me into my third point. Upwork is a direct threat to LinkedIn because they're both job solutions platform. And LinkedIn already has a freelancer base on its platform. So that can actually eat up, what LinkedIn has going on for it. So it doesn't really make any sense to me as to why you would partner with your competitor to, make your product look better while you have this other thing on the side here, LinkedIn, which you can actually use instead of partnering with your competitor. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. It doesn't make any sense to partner with your competitor to make them more money. I think what Microsoft has in mind is to eventually buy Upwork sometime in the future. When? I'm not sure. I don't know. But if they do go ahead and buy it, which leads me into my fourth point here, it could be an absolute game changer to LinkedIn and how work is done with Microsoft. Now, Microsoft has a lot of tools for working, for enterprises, for big companies to hire freelancers or just hire people to do projects for them. And, Microsoft has Microsoft 365, which is leverage all of its software to help projects get done in a timely way. So there's less friction and, more communication with all the team members so they can get the projects done with and, get out of there and get paid. I think if they add Upwork to the mix, Upwork will be a big benefit to LinkedIn. Imagine if both of these platforms synchronizes with one another. Like, let's say you're on LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn is a networking platform. You have a numerous amount of employees, employer friends, right? And say you're an app developer. You want to get back into the freelance world because you want a flexible schedule. So, this is if Upwork is under Microsoft's umbrella. So you go directly to Upwork. You're looking around. I want freelancer type job to do or whatever. You want a project to do, basically. You get a notification that's saying, hey, here's Rick from LinkedIn. You're friends with Rick from LinkedIn. He's actually posting a job here. Do you want to apply for it? And Rick already knows you personally from LinkedIn. So there's the better chance of him hiring you. This works better for the employees and the employer, because the employer can get a cheaper, freelancer to do the job for them. And they can, feel safe that, hey, I already know this person. He has a good resume. He comes on time. He does his work. He's very professional. So I'll work with him, and it's cheap instead of, trying to work with one of the expensive freelancers, one of the top freelancers on Upwork's platform. Because, the higher you go, the more your freelancers charge for their service because of the demand that they have. But this could be a benefit to both the employees and the employers. Now, how much would Microsoft pay for Upwork is the big question here. I think somewhere around the range of $15 to $25 billion is my estimate. Because Microsoft can dish out that dollar, boy. They ain't that money like that, okay? They don't play. $1.5 trillion in market cap. 15 billion is absolutely nothing to them. They can toss that out and just be like, hey, look, we're going to buy it, something like that. Now, financial wise, does it make sense? I don't think they would even look into the financials. Financials will, because Upwork is losing money currently. They lost $11 million last quarter. And sometime they'll be profitable in 2022, 2023. But I don't think financials will be the main driving force to acquire Upwork right now. Financials doesn't matter because $11 million is nothing to Microsoft. Especially if you can use that technology and synchronize it with one of your current platforms and make it even bigger. Technology doesn't matter. The financials doesn't matter at all in the short term, which is crazy, right? But anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about. A little disclosure, I have 550 shares in Upwork, so I am financially vested into this, but I still think this is a good idea. And with the way how things currently are right now, I think that either two things are going to happen. The deal is going to end with the Microsoft 360, freelancer toolkit. That deal is going to end, or Microsoft is going to acquire Upwork. I don't think Microsoft is just going to sit by and stay there while one of its competitors get to, take some of its clients from them. Because, people who use LinkedIn also use Microsoft 365. And they can go over to Upwork too and like, hey, look, this is great. You know what I mean? So I think either one, the freelancer toolkit partnership is going to end, or Microsoft is going to acquire them. It is possible for the partnership to stay, but I highly, highly doubt it unless they fully integrate LinkedIn and Upwork together as partners instead of actually buying out the company. But let's see how that goes. Tell me your thoughts, please. I want to know. Comment down below, and peace out. Fuck boy face. Peace out.